Hello there, and welcome to part 2 of our video on how to create your own strategy, user software, and so on. So in part 1, you should have gone through the stages 1 to 8 on how we put this some ideas together, some data together, and now we want to try and use that data to see if we can find any profitable strategies. Okay? So before we look on any future games, we need to try and find or pick out the trends based on the historical data. Okay, now I try to use, and again you may be different, but when I do any analysis I try and do it over calendar year by calendar year. The reason being is that different leagues start at different times of the year, and I think the only one fair way to analyse data over a long enough period is by calendar year. So I can tell you how the Swedish league compares from January the 1st to December the 31st to the English Premier League, because obviously they start at different times, etc. I'm not saying that's the right way, I'm just saying that's the way I do it. You may decide you want to do it differently, that's absolutely fine. But again, the main thing is we look over a long enough period, can we find profitable trends and are they consistent? So we've got our details we wanted in the first video, so now we're going to try and put it into place. So what we do is we go to historical analysis, and you can see before we go there we've now got a strategy. Just click on there, and they're the details that were requested in the first part of this video. So we go to historical analysis, and all we would need to decide now what period we want to run our analysis from. So generally I like to have about 4 or 5 years of data. So at the moment I'm going from January the 1st 2012, and I'll take up to March 31st 2018, which is a really long period, and it means we can get past any small or medium term blips. So once you've selected the dates that you want, and again you can just easily click on the year first, select your year, then the date, goes all the way back to 2008, and you just click on the strategy, and obviously we've already built one strategy and it's listed there. Once you've got it there, you just press execute to run. Now be warned, this will take a couple of minutes because we're requesting that data in terms of goals scored average, goals conceded average, etc. over 6 years. So this may take 2 to 3 minutes. What we'll do now, we'll just let it run. Just to add as well, I'm not going to pause this video so you can see how long it does take to run. I could easily pause and then come back in 5 minutes or 2 or 3 minutes, but I want to give you an idea how long it takes to process what could be 2,500 games there. And hopefully we'll get a bit of music playing for you at this part. So that's roughly a minute. It's roughly 2 minutes, 2 minutes 10 seconds. I'll also stress as well that once you've run your historical analysis and you've found any trends, etc., to run it on the daily analysis takes seconds. So this isn't a sort of everyday task that you need to do, okay? The daily analysis is much quicker. The historical one takes longer because you're trying to find the trends, long-term patterns, etc., etc. But it is very much a one-off. Once you find your strategy, your system, you may need to do this sort of thing maybe once, twice a year, just to update your records, see how they're getting on. And there we go, it's done. That took roughly 3 to 4 minutes, and that's now got data from the 1st of Jan 2012 all the way to the 31st of March 2018. And if I expand the column slightly, make it so you can still see it all, you should be able to, yeah. And as you can see, it has in total now got 2,405 matches, and then we'll go back to the 1st of Jan 2012. And if we just show you here, these are the most recent games, because obviously we selected to the 31st of March, so these are the games played on the 31st of March. The score lines, attendance, all the information we requested. Home team number of games, 13. You'll see up here, these tabs here, and what these do, these represent the total of each market. So had you backed the home team in every single one of these games, these 2,405 games, you'd find yourself 3.241 points down. If you'd laid the home team, 129 points down. If you'd backed the away team, 136 points negative. Laid the away team, 29 points negative. Backed the draw, 128 points down. And laid the draw, 49 points down. So every market you'd have lost had you backed every game, which is to be expected, as the efficiency of markets commission means we would expect that to happen. So we have the data we've requested, and I just want to quickly run through the data and what it means. Okay, so if we just take this game, remember we had the home team at home. So what this means is that in Everton's, because obviously Everton's the home team here, Everton versus Man City. So it means in Everton's last 13 Premier League games, their goal per game average was 3. Their goal score, the home team, which is Everton's goal scoring average was 1.8 goals a game, and they're conceding 1.15 goals per game. Okay, and that would be the 13 previous games before they played Manchester City. Okay, attendance there, full time there, full time just the results, i.e. away, home, away or draw. Also prices here, these prices, so this is the, as you can see, the home team here, Liverpool versus Watford, and 1.919 was the most traded price pre-match. So in other words, that was a, excuse me, that was a fairest price, and is a fairest price for our results here. It's not the highest price, it's not the lowest price, it's the fairest price or the most traded price pre-match. Same with the away team, Watford were 19 and the draw was 9. And the reason we use the traded prices after the match is it allows us to, it gives us a fair picture. Okay, and all results include commission if commission has been taken. So there, we should have won 0.19 points, but after the commission, 5%, it's 0.181 points. Okay, in the next video, we're going to go through how to use these filters now, because obviously we've got this information, but we still haven't made a profit. There's no positive trend here. So now we're going to discuss how to use this information to make some profit, or hopefully find some profitable trends. Okay, thank you for watching.